Oh, it's been a while since I've done an update. There's been a lot going on. Um, um, I a lot of times will update my Facebook, but I'm gone for 30 days for threatening to kill Lee, but not really threatening to kill Lee. Just saying I would kill him if he spent $89.99 on flowers on Valentine's Day when he could get them for $20 the next day. Um, and they took that as me threatening his life. But they're watching me anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, um, just a quick kind of catch up. We had to put the documentary on hold, but it's now back on. Um, there, my health was getting, I'm a little bit out of control, and my sugars were staying in the 500s and above. Um, I mean, it was getting to where my monitor goes to 597, I think, 597, 590 something. And it wasn't registering. So it was just registering high. And I now have the new Libre system. It's on my arm here. And I use my cell phone now. And I can check my sugar with my cell phone. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. But we really went through a few weeks of some rough patches with my sugar and really trying to focus on getting it under control. And um, it it had me it had me just sick. And so um, my doctor and I talked every week, and we just sort of came up with a plan. And every week we increased my insulin until we got me to where I'm at now. And I'm predominantly in the 100s now. Um, you know, I'm often in the 200s, but not very often. So, however, it's kind of been a reset. I had a procedure today, so for 2 days I've been prepping for it, and I had an upper endoscopy and a lower colonoscopy. So, um, I had that done this morning, and they found my missing stent, y'all. Um, so the stent, so before my last ERCP, um, they put in 5 stents. And when they went back in, because I was having a lot of pain, um, they said there was a stent missing, and he just assumed I passed it. But I thought to myself, wouldn't I have noticed that? I don't know. But I don't know. But they found it today, and uh, it's in my lower intestine. So we don't know what he wants to do. I haven't heard from him yet. So um, it's stuck in there, and I don't know. Um, I guess I just wait to hear back from him. They did find a polyp. They took it out. They put it in for a biopsy, and they took something out of my stomach and put it in for a biopsy. And I don't know if you guys remember when I was sick, my stomach stopped. It just wouldn't digest the food, and it was sitting in there. And I had to take the nuclear egg test. Was horrible. Um, I literally had to eat these eggs with my with gloves on, and they came on a piece of toast. It was like a glob of eggs on a piece of toast, and they had something nuclear in them, and I had to eat them, but I couldn't touch them. It was weird. And they gave me jelly to make it better, salt and pepper. And anyway, um, so I they did that, and they were measuring how often, how quick my stomach was digesting food or whatever, but it's sitting there for hours. And that happened a lot when I was sick. But they're just keeping a good eye, and when they find things, we're trying to fix them. I'm going to have probably an ovary removed. Now they're discussing just taking it out. I don't know. I don't need that. So, um, I guess it has a lot to do with my body focusing on trying to heal these cysts that I have. And when my body should just be focusing on healing from the transplant and gaining my strength, it shouldn't have to, my body shouldn't be overworking trying to heal other things. So, I don't know much more about that or when things are going to happen or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, it's just been it's been very, very active and very busy health wise. I've been in and out of the hospital a couple times, so we're gonna we're gonna resume videos, and I got one recorded that they've asked me to do already, so I'm gonna probably put that out in the next day or two, and we're gonna keep on with this documentary because they're wanting to get it done and get it in production, so I'm excited about that. I don't know what else is happening, but there it is. I'm not on Facebook for 30 days. So if you watch me over there, you'll find me other places, Instagram or something. I don't know anything about that, but I'll figure it out. But I will be posting here and on my Caring Bridge. I post this on my Caring Bridge, so yeah, there's that. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all, because we got yeah, I got some things going on, and that's what's happening. Sugar. I know that they wanted me to talk a little bit, just real quick, about the levels, and so I've really been kind of watching my diet, watching what I'm eating, not eating what I want to eat, and so I was prepping for my colonoscopy, and then on Sunday night, I was on liquids. I was on liquids and then clear liquids that day after that. Yeah, I was on clear liquids yesterday and just liquid diet on Sunday. And, you know, I had some things that was on the list, and there was some sugary things in there. I mean, I think I had a fudge pop. I had some pudding. I had protein drinks, things like that. So it wasn't like I was not eating or getting any nutrition, because I was probably a little bit too much. But for the first time in probably over a year or so, because my sugar's been running so high, I bottomed out. I went upstairs, and it was early in the morning. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know why we were up so late, but probably watching a show. But I got upstairs, and our dog's ears needed cleaned, and some medicine put in them. So I was grabbing that stuff in my hands, and I went upstairs, and I went to go set them down on this table that we have, and I just started seeing double. Like, it was really weird, and I was shaking, sort of like I was having a panic attack. My heart was beating fast, my chest felt tight, and I didn't know what the heck was going on. And then I grabbed my cell phone and checked my sugar, and it was 74. I haven't been under 100 in over a year. So my body wasn't ready for that tank. I don't know what happened, but it tanked. And the worst part of it was I was on liquids, and I my go-to is orange juice, you know, so really wasn't supposed to have that orange juice, but I did it anyway. But I had a couple sips of orange juice, and I went up, and I came downstairs, got a couple sips of orange juice, went back upstairs, and it was 63 because the orange juice hadn't had time to get in my system yet, still laying in my stomach. And Lee freaked out. He ran downstairs. He got the jar of peanut butter, brought it upstairs. I had a little spoonful of peanut butter. And, but it worked out. I mean, I was on clear liquids the next day, and believe me, everything came out of there. Yeah, so that was an interesting little scenario that, yeah, I tanked. It was not fun. But, yeah, other than that, they found some polyps. They got it out, biopsying those, biopsying something that was in my stomach. They've sent oh, I go see the endocrinologist Thursday, maybe. I see the endocrinologist Thursday. And I see the ultrasound for my ovaries. I forget when. But I got a lot of things coming up, and there's an elective surgery that I'm aiming for, that I want to get, and I've got the all clear for that. Had the all clear for that. Now I don't have the all clear for that because of these things that are happening. So they just got to get the biopsy back and make sure everything's okay. I got to go get another mammogram, and it just retesting everything I have to do every year. But that's all. That's about as good of an update as you get. Things are starting to cool down a little bit here. Cameron's hockey season's over. His freshman year hockey season was kind of, it was kind of fun. It was interesting. He really enjoyed it, and I really, speak of the devil, that's probably him. So yeah, I'm back, and we're wanting to get this documentary wrapped up, and going. So there it is. I'll be throwing videos out.